What's up, guys? RV Tech Pro here. Got a tool haul for you. Snap-on tool haul. Got up with my guy on the truck today and ordered some stuff, and it came in, and I let him sell me something. You know, I like to support my guy. I am currently back with my original Snap-on dealer, the first dealer that I had. Found out what route he was on. Since I have my own business, I can use whoever I want because I'm mobile. I can just meet up with the guy, so I just got to choose my dealer, and I wasn't just stuck with a guy because I'm on a certain route, because I'm at a shop that's on a certain route. So I chose to go back with the first dealer that I dealt with. It's a nice guy, has a family, little kids and everything that he's supporting. And so I try to support him as much as I can without hurting myself. So this is some of the items that I got off the truck today. We'll start over here. Now, these little trays, I like these because when I'm working on something, let's take a look at the part number first. There's a part number. It's a magnetic tray with compartments. Okay, so you see what we got is just a plastic tray sandwiched together, magnets in the bottom. This one was 60. I'm looking on my receipt. This was $61. It's a 21 by 7-inch magnetic parts tray. Got it in the green, made in the USA, which is nice. And when I'm working on a vehicle or an RV, let's say I'm tearing down a furnace, but I mostly got this for vehicles, but I could use this either or, and I have to do multiple different bolts and nuts as coming off of parts. You know, you're tearing down the front end of an engine or something to get to something else, you know, and you got to take a lot of stuff loose. It's nice to be able to sort the nuts and bolts, so it's time to put it back together. It helps you remember how it goes back together. You know that, hey, I got all the alternator bolts over here, I got all the valve cover bolts over here. I mean, you get the picture. So this is a super handy item, and I'm super glad I got that. I know that it'll come in handy because I use magnetic trays all the time, and the problem that I have is it's just one big tray. On my last tool haul video, you saw like the red ones that folded up, but because it's just one big tray, all the bolts end up together, and I end up trying to scoot them in each corner to try to separate them. Now I have something that's compartmentalized, and that's going to help me out a lot. Plus, on my big magnet trays, I also like to put tools. So tools that I'm working on to do the job, I'll go and grab certain sockets, and so I don't have to keep going back and forth. I can put the tools in there too, the ratchets or whatever, have this sitting in the engine bay, and it's just easy for me to get to. This makes my life easier while I'm working on cars. And typically when I'm working on cars, I'm doing that pro bono for people who can't really afford it, or church members, you know, brothers and sisters in Christ, things like that, who can't afford to take their car to the shop. And if I am doing a job for profit, I'm severely discounting the price anyway to help the person out. But that's not my bread and butter, so I don't have to charge a whole lot for working on cars. So this is something I let my guy sell me. I like having different lights and stuff. This one's double magnetic, so yeah, right there that way, has strong magnets on it. This can come in handy when working on a car because of the dual light. Let's turn it on. Power button over here. So the front light if I need that one, I can mount it that way. And if I need this one, you know, I can mount it this way and turn on the other light and get it down here. So I like that. You know, it's rechargeable. Part number right there. This is something new that they just came out with, and I'm kind of a sucker for that. It comes with a charging brick, which is disappointingly only putting out 1 amp. So it's a 1 amp charger. I typically use, so like behind my coffee pot, I got those wall outlets that have the USBs, and they're like, you know, 2-3 amp chargers in there. So some of them 5 amps, not 5 volts, 5 amps. Of course, this is putting out 5 volts. So anyway, got this light. It's made out of aluminum. It's all metal housing. The clip is like on a swivel, so you can get more control. So if you want to mount it that way and you need to light the point, you can turn the swivel on it so that it points a different way. So that's that. I bought the set of sockets. They're deep. And there's a part number for the sockets. Now my mid-length snap-on sockets that I have in the snap-on box that's, you know, out there in the shop area, they're FDX sockets. And I don't think Snap-on makes a FDX socket that's available to the public yet in deep, but they're coming out with some soon. So these are just standard. Man, they're greasy. I got a lot of grease on these. But as you all know, Snap-on sockets always come in the magnetic tray. I love the tray. It's actually very functional. As you can see, these are deep sockets. They're heavy. I'm holding it upside down. The sockets are not coming out. I like having, and yes, I have 3/8 metric sockets, a lot of them. I like having these sets in these trays so that I can put it on the car, and it's so heavy it's sliding down, but normally I wouldn't have them like that. I would have them more on a flat surface, and now I can't get the magnet off. Let's slide it all the way off to the side. One fell out. But yeah, when you're working in the engine bay, it's nice to put that. I'll find that other socket that rolled under the oven later, but it's nice to just stick that in the engine bay on this fender or something like that, and you can just pull the socket out, use it, put it back. It makes it very convenient. That's why I like these trays. So typically when I buy these sets, I leave them in the magnetic tray that they came with. Those are the sizes. So which one fell out? That's 12, so that was the 11. The 11 millimeter went out. As always, shallow broaching, very helpful. I like sockets that have that. A lot of manufacturers do it. I consider a manufacturer that does that to be making their sockets of a higher standard because it's useful, but in some scenarios you need it to go all the way down, so I have some of those too. The next thing I got, shout out to 123 Don Master. I saw these on Don Master's channel, and I do buy snap-on bits. I have snap-on bits. I have the long ones, but they don't have any number 2 squares, and I mainly work on campers. Let me get this out, and I'm gonna cut it off. Robertson number 2s, that's what, let's cut that off. There's the part number, comes in this tray. So yeah, I bought these because they're the mid-length, they're the long ones. And of course they're lifetime warranty. These are Blue Point. I'm sure they're made in China, which they are. Flashlight, I'm sure it's made in China, which it is. But yeah, lifetime warranty. They do have the squares, so as you can see, this is what you get in there. I like that long. This will be going in my truck because I'm tired of fumbling around in trays trying to find bits of the right length when I'm in tight confines and I'm trying to work on stuff. And I seen the set on Don Masters, one of his videos, and I said, huh, I'm gonna get one of those. So I ordered it, and here it is. So a couple of things that I like. Let me pull this out. I like the round shaft. Get it focused. I don't like the bits that are, you know, they kind of cheaped out on the manufacturing. They just left the hex shape all the way up. I don't like those because in certain tight spots and holes they don't get into. These are very thin. They have a small shank because they machined it. It's tapered down. They put a little more effort in making this, and this is great right here. So that's a square number 1. Here's the number 2. And as you can see, I really like how they taper here and where it hits the hex shank. So I like that. I also like the fact that they gave you a flat and got all the torques. So this is all around a good kit. These bits are lifetime warranty. Bits always wear out. It's nice to have the set, and just like the snap-on set that I have. And when they wear out, I just, you know, replace them one by one because they're not all, I'm not going to use them all equally. I'll mainly be using the Phillips and the Robertsons and maybe the T20 and T25. Those are the ones I'd be using the most. Going back to pricing, because let's see how much that was. The bit set, it was $82.75, so I paid full retail for that. The flashlight, the little mini inspection light here, this was $82. And the sockets, I got the sockets for $310. Okay. Now when I bought the sockets, they had some kind of promotion. They're always doing stuff like that. And so he gave me the glasses, which I don't care. I don't really care about stuff like that. I paid cash for everything, but like I said, when I let him sell me stuff that I really wasn't in the market for, like the sockets and the flashlight, I'll put that on RA, you know, paid a little monthly or weekly installments on that, and all the stuff that I order, I just pay cash for those things. So 2 reasons for running a little bit of money on the RA. It's not much, 300 bucks. It's it keeps the guy coming, for one, and so I know I'm gonna be able to get up with him, because if I got stuff to warranty, I'm gonna be able to catch up with him because he's gonna want his payment. So I'm guaranteed to be able to see him. Plus, like I said, I like my snap-on dealer. I chose this guy, and I could have went with 3 other guys, and I support him. So sometimes I'll go ahead and I could have got this off of eBay for probably 200 bucks. This set, I probably could have got it from I got an eBay snap-on dealer, and I probably could have got that for probably like 200 bucks. I probably could have saved 100 bucks and got that off of eBay, but And I just wanted to support my guy. And the other thing that I got, I ordered this parasitic draw tester harness. I seen a guy using this on the channel. James showed me this on the truck one day, and I was like, I don't think I really need it. But then I saw a YouTube video of a guy troubleshooting some diesel trucks with a parasitic draw and some tractors, skid steer in specific. And I saw how helpful this was. So it has an on-off switch. It has the 2 clamps to go from the battery post. It goes into your multimeter, so it has a stackable for in your meter, so you can check this. And the part number is right here. If you want to know how to use it, just watch a YouTube video. I don't have nothing to show you about how to use it right now. But there are some good videos of a guy using it, and it's always good to have something like that for troubleshooting cars and stuff. So the price on this one was, the parasitic draw tester, $63.75. Okay, so $63.75 for that. Also picked up another hat. I'm bald. My hair doesn't grow in metal anymore, so I wear hats. And this one was really nice for the winter time because it's not the trucker hat. It's fitted, and it's like jean material. It's warm. It's solid all the way around, so I like that. So that's the hat. All right. Well, that's my tool haul for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good night. RV Tech Pro out.